Nobody's talking about this TCG exclusive from Alliance Insight, but this card is an insane boost for the Pure Kashtira deck. Let's talk about it. I play 3 copies of Replicard LAD. I have 3 copies of Kasthira Fenrir, Kashtira Unicorn, 2 copies of Ariseheart, 1 copy of Scareclaw Kashtira. For the spell cards, I have 3 copies of Ryzeal. Next I have 3 copies of Kashtira Theosis, 3 copies of Kashtira Birth. For the hand traps, I have 3 copies of Nibiru the Primal Being, 3 copies of Mulcharmi Fuvalos, 3 copies of Mulcharmi Purulia. For the other hand traps, I have 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 2 copies of Ghostspell and Haunted Mansion, 3 copies of Effect Veiler, and 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. That is it for the hand traps, 20 in total. For the extra deck, I have 2 copies of Link Spider, the Heart Golem. With this, we bring back a spider and make Heat Soul. You can also make an IP or an SP. For the Exceeds, I play 1 copy of Baguska, 1 copy of Shangri-Ira, 1 copy of Harmonizer, 1 Dracosac for the combo and to deal with established fields, 1 Dark Arm Dragon Exceed, 1 number 11 Big Eye. For the last rank 7, I actually play 1 copy of Poseidra Abyss, 1 copy of Typhon, and the last card is 1 copy of Zeus. For the side deck, I have 3 copies of Mulcharmi Meowls, 3 copies of Artifact Lancia for Maliss, the sole copy of Dimension Shifter. Next I wanted something against decks like Labyrinth or Pure Ryzeal, and that is 1 copy of Duster and 1 copy of Lightning Storm. 3 copies of Dimensional Barrier, Solemn Strike, which is probably one of the most powerful generic going first cards in this format. Let's start off with the basic combo of Fenrir and Unicorn, where you go for Heat Soul and draw some cards. You start off by special summoning Unicorn. Using its effect to grab Birth. You activate Birth, and then you normal summon Fenrir. With the Fenrir, you add Ryzeheart to your hand. Then you overlay the Fenrir and Unicorn to make a Dracosac. Use Dracosac's effect, detaching the Unicorn, to summon 2 tokens. You then turn each token into a Link Spider, which then goes into a G-Golem that can reborn a Link Spider. Then you make these 2 into Heat Soul, and you draw a card. Here I would summon back the Unicorn, summon Ryzeheart from my hand, use Ryzeheart to banish a Birth from my deck, and you overlay these 2 into a Shangri-Ira. So what would the LAD do in this hand? Well, let's say you open the Unicorn and the Fenrir with the LAD. You can special summon the Unicorn, normal summon Fenrir, grab a Scareclaw Cache with the Fenrir, and then to just quickly illustrate what you can do is you can banish the Scareclaw Cache, summon the LAD from your hand, and you can do a similar combo with LAD and Birth. So you activate Birth and you normal summon the LAD, use the LAD's effect, targeting himself to summon a level 7 with 2500 attack from your deck, being Unicorn. Overlaying these 2 into a Dracosac, using the Dracosac to do the same thing we did before, to make a Heat Soul. Depending on the makeup of your hand, you could make these 2 into an SP, or you can just keep it as is. You use Birth to summon back the Unicorn. You now search with the Unicorn to grab a Theosis. You activate Theosis to summon a Fenrir from your deck. You can search for a Ryzeheart. You can special summon the Ryzeheart to banish a Birth from your deck, and overlay the Ryzeheart along with the Fenrir or the Unicorn into a Shangri-Ira. If you enjoy my content, make sure to also subscribe to my second channel, linked in the description box down below.